Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of some technical difficulties, but welcome everyone. How's it going? We're gonna wait on the notifications to go ahead and go out before we begin. Vicente and Juan, I already see you guys in the chat. Vicente, I sent you that message, but I figured it out. I'm waiting to see if everyone is getting it. So it says welcome to the live chat on my iPad. I don't think it has started yet. I'm waiting. Okay. Hopefully it starts coming on. Sorry guys, I'm having a little bit of some technical difficulties over here. Here we go. Okay. So there was just a really, really big lag over here on my part whenever it was time to. Nice, nice. Okay, so everyone is live in the chat. Awesome. Thank you guys. Sorry for that delay. I had a little bit of technical difficulties. I had some trouble starting the live, but I'm here, guys. How's it going? You can't see it right now, but I did add another. I see Darren says Club '09 represent. Let's get it. All my bandaholics here who are on the live stream. Thank you so much for pulling up. Guys, you might not see it here because I have my wide lens and it's very close to me, but I did add finally a few more rows to the band wall. So there's another Nike row down here by my knee, and then I went ahead and started the row above me, and it's a lot of sport loops. Now, I know Darren is out here saying representing Club '09. You cannot begin to imagine, Darren, how excited I am for Apple to drop new watch bands, specifically new Ultra watch bands. That's what I'm really excited for. So Juan, yeah, I'm not sure if you missed the very beginning. I didn't really say much at the beginning because I was having trouble connecting. I wasn't sure if it was live, but thank you so much. But we're out here. By the way, guys, I now have a link tree. So Vicente helped me out with this. Whoever is new here or dropping in for the first time, go ahead and click that link that Vicente sent out. It will essentially redirect you to all of my socials, and then you can follow me on whichever one you please, or none. Totally up to y'all. But guys, so later on we'll be talking about the iPhone 15 because it's fast approaching. So today is the 23rd of August. That means we have about 3 more weeks until the Apple event, which, as you guys know, as some of y'all who have been joining my live streams, I think y'all are very well versed into what's coming out. Now, at this point, rumors are basically useless because we kind of know what's going to happen, unless Apple drops a one more thing, but I highly doubt it. So we're going to see the iPhone 15 line, Apple Watch Series 9, Apple Watch Ultra 2, and then, of course, because they're transitioning over to Lightning and from Lightning over to USB-C, they're probably going to introduce a bunch of new USB-C accessories in very much typical Apple fashion. Eric Chavez says, yo, what's going on, the beast? I'm glad that you can make it here on stream. I know that you were wanting to upgrade, and you're going to see me later on once the new phone drops to see if we can get you a good deal. Darren, yo, same here. I'm tired of the 6-month wait between band releases. I'm telling you, I said this in the last stream. I don't know if just Apple doesn't want our money or whatever, but man, I have been waiting for some new watch bands, and then especially now that, so I added those few rows to my watch band. I just can't wait to see it expand even more. I'm probably going to have to find some new band holders because sadly on this side of the wall, the space lengthwise is already extremely limited. It's really tight. But this wall right here has a lot more room. So who knows how big this band wall is going to get, but I do know it's iconic of the Juan and Only. You already know how we do it out here. My little brother Alejandro Covarrubias says, let's go. Yes, sir. You already know we're doing these live streams every Wednesday and Sunday. And then especially for my bandaholics, once the new bands drop, I think these live streams will be very fun because then I will actually have the bands right here to show you guys on the live stream. And for you guys to get a little bit more of a better, not a better opinion, but more of a live reaction, just because, on my videos, I try to lay down the facts, or at least my opinion. Well, I guess that's an oxymoron, right? Having facts and opinions in the same sentence. But you guys know what I mean. I show them in all different kinds of lighting, in low lighting, studio lighting, and then outdoors, so that you guys can get a better picture of how it looks. And then, of course, modeling it on different watches as well. I know that some of you guys find that useful. However, I think these bi-weekly live streams are going to be great because, when there's new releases of new products, and especially when there's a lot of Apple buzz in the air, man, it's going to be a great time. We'll get to see who's going to upgrade, who's waiting, who's probably not going to upgrade, what bands everyone is getting. So it's just a really good time of the year. September, of course. Now, I am a Virgo baby, so I'm a little biased, but my birthday is also in September. So I just really, really cannot wait. I'm really excited. So Darren says, I'm so ready to see what the 15 Pro will be. I'm debating on upgrading my 13 Pro Max. It's been my favorite iPhone ever. USB-C is a huge draw for me to upgrade, though. Yeah, so like a lot of people who aren't tech heads don't understand just how big USB-C is going to be. Not only is it going to make it very seamless because, Samsung has USB-C, Pixel phones have USB-C, MacBooks now, they have USB-C. So it's not going to be like you go to a friend's house or like a party or you're downtown or whatever, and you specifically need a lightning adapter. Instead, it's all going to be way more universal with everyone kind of using USB-C, which I think makes everything a lot easier. But not only that, but transfer speeds are going to be significantly increased if Apple decides to put Thunderbolt 3 or 4 or whichever one we're on, Thunderbolt 4, yeah, on the iPhone 15. Now, imagine if they do that, that's going to be an iPhone 15 Pro move, just one of those little things that they'll probably do just to entice people to upgrade to the Pro line. But it is what it is. We'll see. Vicente, 3 more weeks for the Apple event. Yeah, so that night, I think Apple normally hosts their events on Tuesdays. Now, of course, I started up a new job for those that are new here, so my schedule right now is a little bit in the air. If I don't happen to work that day, then I will live stream immediately following the event, which it normally ends at around like 5 p.m. Eastern time. But if I do have to, then I will probably just schedule a live that very same night. And then that way we all get to discuss. We get to see what's new. There might be some price increases as well. These are the rumors, supposedly, that the iPhone 15 Pro line is going to either be bumped up by $100 or $200, with one caveat attached to that. If they do increase the baseline model from, like, what is it right now, $999 on the regular Pro line. Sorry, it's hard talking up here for so long. If that starts at $999 right now, basically to bump that up to $1099 or $1199, they better at least, at the bare minimum, get rid of the 128 gigabyte option and just go ahead and bump the baseline model to 256 gigs. Because after all, there are rumors that the iPhone is now going to be able to be equipped with a massive 2 terabyte SSD, which is a lot on an iPhone, but hey, to each their own. I probably wouldn't have to use all that storage, but that's me. Hilda Covarrubias, my mother, says, yes, sir. Hola, hola, madre, muchos saludos. Espero que estés bien. Tu comida que me has hecho los recientes días, los has subido todos a mi historia de Snapchat y no manches, qué comida tan rica me he hecho. Tech Geek checking in. Hope you're doing well, my band, man. I am Tech Geek. Thank you so much for making it to the stream. I was just telling everyone once again, the enthusiasm just continues to build every day. We're getting closer to September. It's unofficial, but kind of official that Apple is going to host their event on September 12th. Happens to work out, that's the day right before my birthday, so not bad. Nice little birthday gift, I guess, if you will. Not for my bank account, though, but like for me. But yeah, I just can't wait. I'm really excited. I love that time of the year with new unboxings, and really, because this summer has been the biggest tech slump I've experienced in a while. There really hasn't been anything all that exciting that's been coming out this summer. I mean, if any of you guys can think of anything, did any of you guys get any cool tech this summer? Because literally this summer was, at least for tech-wise, right, dead. I don't think there was anything really that came out hardware-wise. So I'm just really excited just to get back into the mojo of unboxings, reviews, comparisons. I know when the new Apple Watches drop, there's a lot of casuals as well that will be scouring the internet on whether they need to upgrade or not, and that's where hopefully my videos come in clutch. So guys, don't forget to hit that like button because it does help pump my videos out to new viewers. And of course, we always welcome any tech heads or bandaholics over here on the channel. That's just how we do it, you know? All right, so Vicente, $100, $200 for adding the USB-C. I know that's what it seems like. My boy Chrissy, he's here on chat right now. What's up, Chris? We haven't gotten a workout in together, but let's get one in pretty soon. Let me know what you think. Isla Cobarrios dice, este viernes voy a hacer tamales. ¿Quién va a querer? Oh, yeah. So, really quick plug-in for my mom. Yeah, so on Friday, for anyone that lives here in my hometown, spread the word. My mom va a hacer tamales this Friday para vender. Madre, ahí nomás diles a todos cuánto es por docena. Y ya para que todos sepan. If you need to make your orders, you already know. DM me directly or text message me. Chrissy says Apple doing Apple moves. Yeah, I know. I mean, this is what they always do, but I mean, we always fall for it though. Tech Geek bought my wife her first MacBook August 9th. That was it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, by the way, what kind of MacBook? Oh, well, I mean, I guess the new 11-inch MacBook Air did come out, but I mean, other than that, that's been it. And really, I mean, that product wasn't even that big anyway. Like, it's just a bigger version of their new M2 MacBook Air that already dropped like a year or two ago. So it's just a bigger version of that. I mean, nothing too crazy or innovative there. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Me and Vicente, though, have a ton of stuff planned here for after the September event and Q4. This is where, live streams are really going to come in clutch just because there's going to be a lot of people shopping around. A lot of people are going to have questions as well on tech. So, guys, if I can be of any value to you guys, definitely stop by the live streams. That way you get a much quicker response. That or either hit me up on Twitter. You can @ me directly, tweet at me. Vicente, if you can, go ahead and plug in that link tree once again. I know there's some new people dropping in to the live stream, and if you are, make sure to click my link tree. That will take you to one spot where you'll be able to follow me from really wherever you want to, if you have TikTok, Instagram, whatever. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and consider following me over there. So I will also have, some tech tips and tricks for you to follow for this holiday season. I know that Black Friday is always a big day for us tech heads to, get a couple $100 saved on our favorite tech. I know if I had something to get on Black Friday, it would probably be memory cards, honestly. I feel like I'm filling up and I need some different storage sizes. Quick question out there for everyone in the live chat. This holiday season, what kind of tech is it that you would want? Is it like your phone upgrade? Maybe some accessories like an Apple Watch or your first pair of AirPods, a computer that you might need? Are you like me and you kind of have it all kind of, and so you just need like the small peripherals? Let me know down in the chat below. Tech Geek, let's see. Chrissy says new charging port, pay $1,100, and oh yeah, better camera, of course. Yeah, that's probably exactly how it's gonna be. The memes are quick. After the event, the memes are already on Twitter, and you'll be able to see people's reception because for like the past, think about it, like since the 12 Pro, because the 11 Pro was still kind of rounded at the edges, you know what I mean? So it wasn't that boxy design. That was the last time the iPhone 12. So, I mean, I guess it's only been, 3 years going with the same design. But ever since the 12, these phones are pretty much the same. I'm not going to lie. I mean, they just increased the camera and that's about it. I mean, they introduced Dynamic Island, which, don't get me wrong, Dynamic Island is really cool on the iPhone 14 Pro for anyone who has that, but it's really, really kind of a gimmick. Like, you would think initially that it's like a game changer and whatnot, but it's so-and-so. I don't know. Tech Geek says, we have 5 kids. I got her the M1 13-inch for $750. Nice. So the M1 13-inch Air for $750. That's a pretty good deal. I'm not going to lie. But Vicente, thank you so much for plugging in those socials. There is my link tree, by the way, guys. And so, definitely getting a phone upgrade from the 12 Pro Max that's going to be a good one. And then, of course, if you wait for Q4, as you know, Tech Geek, I'm sure you already do, the 15 will be out by then. So that'll be really, really nice for you to upgrade. Vicente says, I'm going to upgrade my phone too, but I think I'm getting an S23 because of the zoom. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I forgot that Vicente, he's actually an Android head. And actually, hey, Tech Geek, I think you mentioned earlier that you had said that you had worked for, I think you said Verizon, maybe Sprint and some others. So if you don't mind, I have some questions for you. Hit me up on any of my socials. So yeah, it's related to that. But also about all these deals that, all these telecom companies are probably going to start to push onto everyone to upgrade, because it's just every year around this time, September, it kind of throws people off guard, because so many people don't even they have an iPhone, they just don't know which one. So a lot of people's reaction is just like, damn, they're coming out with another one. But us tech heads, we know it's every single September. It's like clockwork. I'm surprised people haven't caught on at this point. LOL, I'm a green bubble guy. Yeah, Vicente, he stays with the Android, which, look, I've always said, I'm really upfront. Like, the hardware, everyone knows already that the hardware on the Android phones is superior. It is better, but man, the way that Apple just kind of drives their tentacles with each purchase you make. I mean, most people start out with an iPhone, and then you buy the iPhone. Soon as you buy your AirPods, I mean, you're already pretty deep. I'm not going to lie. Already those two, they work so seamlessly. You just pop open the little lid, you pop them in your ears. Whatever you got to do, it just works seamlessly. You press play. Now you have music in your ears, right? Then you get finessed into the Apple Watch by channels like mine. And after that, you're very deep into the Apple ecosystem. And then after that point, you're kind of stuck with them. I mean, it's not to say it's impossible to move out, but it's really hard. We have Omar Penaloza saying, will it have Wi-Fi 6E? Thank you so much for your comment, Omar. Yeah, I think it is. So the Wi-Fi 6E, that's going to be the new standard. It's kind of like how, I mean, technology is always advancing, guys. So we've gone a far way from just the initial Wi-Fi 2 or 3 that we initially had back in the day. It's kind of like with modern, what's it called, internet. So there's the DSL internet, or there's fiber. Now that's the new standard for Wi-Fi. And where I work, I'm gonna get hooked up with 5 whole gigs of symmetrical download and upload speeds with fiber, and that is, I don't know if the stream is laggy right now, but we just have the standard 100 megabyte Wi-Fi router, and it's honestly kind of trash. I really need better. But yeah, no, so yeah, Wi-Fi 6E is just going to be the new standard, and it should be coming to the iPhone 15 Pro for sure. They like to strip out features off of the regular line, but I think this is one of the features that'll just be standard across the board. Vicente says, but love my MacBook for production. I mean, yeah, I know that you're an Android guy, but you do gotta admit, I mean, it's actually kind of rare what Vicente did, because instead of most people get into the Apple ecosystem by an iPhone, but he was the one that actually got into the Apple ecosystem via a MacBook. And a MacBook is normally one of those Apple products that you end up getting once you're deeply invested into the Apple ecosystem, or maybe you just need it for college. So MacBooks are a fan favorite at colleges. As a matter of fact, I remember when I went just last semester, well, technically the spring semester, you go to any classroom and I guarantee you about 70% plus of students have a MacBook. And it really makes you wonder, Dan, the reach of Apple, and you got to think each computer at a minimum is around some of the older ones were a little cheaper, but nowadays in modern 2023, a MacBook, you're not going to find one unless you're Tech Geek and find one on sale. You're not going to find one for less than $750. So a lot of people who aren't well versed with Apple, they go into the store and they see the price tag of MacBooks and they're just blown away, because at a minimum you're gonna have to drop at $1,000 once taxes is said and done and whatnot for a computer, and it's a good bit of money. But I know that Vicente did a very nice investment in his in his what's it called, in his MacBook. So I'm good with mine right now as well. I have an M1. Man, I always forget. It's not the M1 Max. I think it's the M1 Ultra chip. It's the third tier. So the standard one, then the Pro, and then the third one. And I have that one. So I'm good for now. I think I'll probably upgrade once Apple's like at the M4, but even then I still have like a couple years with this one. So yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with their MacBook lineup. Tim Apple did say on this past conference call though, since I do follow their stock and whatnot, that their MacBook sales are starting to dwindle and they're expecting a decline next quarter or half on their MacBook sales. So I don't know what that means exactly. I mean, I do know what it means, but it could be for several reasons. Either the market's just getting very saturated, because then again, MacBooks are machines that, people typically don't upgrade for 5, 6, 7 years. On average, people upgrade their iPhones every 2 to 3 years. And Apple Watches on average just about the same, about every 3 or 4 years. So as you can see, I don't know if it's just that the market's very saturated at this point, if everyone already has a MacBook, but it is what it is, right? So guys, so far I'm really enjoying the stream. I hope that you guys are as well. I know that as more time approaches for the Apple event, I know that there's going to be way more buzz in the air, and I really cannot wait to see everything that gets released. Of course, I'm going to prioritize or I don't know, if you guys want to let me know, I'll probably create a poll alongside with Vicente to see what it is that you guys want to see first. So do you want to see iPhone 15 content being unboxed first, the 15 Pro, the Apple Watch Ultra 2, the Series 9? I mean, either way, I'm going to do a bunch of comparison videos, so just stay tuned for that. I know a lot of you guys are going to have questions on the Apple Watch Ultra 2 versus the standard one, and whether you should upgrade or not and stuff like that. And so that's where I come in, guys. And so make sure to stay tuned to my channel. Only way to not miss it, you already know, hit that notification bell. That way you always stay in the loop, because it is going to be a very, very busy Q4. And like I said, me and Vicente do have a lot of really great stuff planned. So at around 75K, you already know, we're going to make big moves. I think we're going to start channel memberships. And then as soon as we can get, a consistent size on the live streams as well, we're also going to start broadcasting over on Twitch. And then occasionally, this is why, if y'all are able to, follow me over on the socials, because I am planning maybe some Twitter spaces, or well, technically now it's X. And Vicente actually gave me the idea about the Twitch streaming, but there is also going live on Instagram. I know that I have a pretty decent following over on Instagram. So guys, definitely stay in the loop. So at this point, if you guys have any further questions, I'll definitely take them. What I will say is, if the Apple event is truly on September 12th, like I said, I'm going to make sure to communicate through my socials with you guys on whether I will be available immediately after the live stream, or if it will have to wait for that evening. Either way, if I do have to wait for the evening, it's a win-win situation, because if I do have to wait to the evening, I'll be able to research and do a ton. I can even rewatch the keynote and start picking out, specific things that you guys might have questions on. So I think that's just really, really cool. And, I'll have it all here. So Vicente, you have the M1 Max 2 terabyte, 32 gigabytes of RAM. You have the M1 Max 1 terabyte, 64. Yeah. You do have double the RAM. Wait, 4 terabyte hard drive. There you go. 75K membership and maybe merch. Exactly. So at 75K, we're definitely going to start that up, about to cross the 64K mark. But like I said, guys, this summer, nothing has really been coming out. So really the unboxings and the reviews in the summer is pretty typical. They're few and far between, just because nothing comes out. But yeah, later this September, I'm stoked at my new job as well. It does involve technology, and I'm around smartphones and smartwatches and tablets, so it's going to be really, really nice. So I'm really excited about that, and also to share all that information with you all. One last thing, don't forget that if you're brand new to my band giveaways, just remember guys that every video comes accompanied by a giveaway. So if you guys don't know, whenever new bands come out, of course, since we're really, really tight in the Bandaholic community, what I like to do is give back a little bit back to this awesome community in the form of giveaways. So every video, the way that I do it is I structure it by band styles. And so if if there's 5 colors of the sport band that came out, then that will be its own video, and I will make a giveaway for the sport bands. Then on the second video, let's just say it's solo loops, or Nike sport bands, then that will be its own separate giveaway. So in total, you have maybe like about 6 or 7 chances to win, just depending on which band style video it is. So just don't forget about that. We do have another comment from hello again, Lisa. Haven't been on YouTube much lately. Have you already talked about your feelings regarding all the rumors that the watch band might be changed in a couple of years-ish? Hello again, Lisa. Thank you so much for your comment. Yeah, you should hop on YouTube a little bit more. We'll be live streaming here every Wednesday and Sunday, which should be very beneficial, hopefully, for you guys once the September event happens and as it gets closer to Christmas. But anyway, yeah, we have discussed this in a prior live stream, but it's okay. I can reiterate again my opinions. I think that's a personal attack on me. Honestly, Tim Apple, I don't know what his problem. No, I'm just kidding. I think it was bound to happen eventually, as much as I hate it, because if you think about it, the rumors you're referring to is with not this year's Apple Watch, but next year's on the Apple Watch Series X or Series 10, technically, since that's the Roman numeral for it. But Apple loves to be a little extra, so they'll probably call it the Apple Watch Series X. Yeah, I've heard the rumors that it might be like this newly redesigned magnetic kind of thing for the watch lugs, or at least the inserts, or whatever you want to call them. Now, if that happens, then that will be a very, very, very sad day, just because I don't know if I can keep up with 2 different collections. You know what I mean? Like right now, it's cool because so long as you have the correct sizing, and by that, if you're a bandaholic, you know exactly what I mean. So there's the 38, 40, 41 sizing, that's the smaller one, and then you got the larger 42, 44, and 45. So long as you know your sizing, you know that any band ever released, at least up until this point, it will work with your Apple Watch. The only exclusion, of course, is if you're getting a 38 millimeter with the Ultra, then of course that won't work. But that will be a sad day. Very, very sad day. And honestly, I don't know what I'd do. Like, of course, as a YouTuber, I'm probably going to pick up the Series X and review it for everyone. But in terms of band collecting, that's going to really suck. Because now this makes all my prior 400 plus bands essentially obsolete in just a matter of 2 or 3 years once, the Series 11, 12, 13, whatever they decide to call it, and then these are just going to gather dust. Of course, as you guys know, this is my backdrop. It is a very cool and unique backdrop, I would like to think. But we will cross that bridge once we get there. Hello again, Lisa. Thank you for that comment. It's always a touchy one just because I'm like a diehard bandaholic. We do have Vicente, our moderator. As always, bro, great job streaming. Just showing my fan, bro, my support. Vicente, all the way from Florida, thank you so much. My moderator is better than any moderator out there, and I swear that on everything. I really do. No, big shout out to Vicente. Definitely this, I'm telling you guys, we're both really excited for what's to come. There's going to be a bunch of battery drain tests, reviews, comparisons, and then especially just getting on camera more with you guys. I feel like I can definitely experiment with a variety of different video topics. For example, I'm currently on a journey, a weight loss and kind of a muscle recovery journey right now, hitting the gym anywhere from 5 to 6 times a week. And it's all really partly due thanks to the Apple Watch and the way that it tracks all my workouts. And it's just really nice to have it all in one spot. It kind of nudges you eventually as well, like, hey, you're running a little bit behind, and so it kind of helps you get up and whatnot. That also, like, styling guides. So I would tend to think that I, rock different styles of clothing. There's, of course, casual. There's gym kind of clothing attire. If you want to spice it up and do something else, then you can. So, like, the bands have a lot to do with your outfit, especially if it's short sleeve. So, especially me with a tattoo, with a sleeve, sometimes making some really playful combinations is fun. Other times you just want to go with a classic, black band, nothing too spicy. And so that's that. But anyway, I don't know how I got sidetracked so much, but Vicente, once again, thank you so much. Bernardo says, ánimo Manuel, don't give up, vamos con todo, usted sabe, aquí andamos. Bernardo, gracias por su comentario, ya sabe que aquí estamos activos, andamos prendidos y les estamos echando ganas todos los días, ya saben. Gracias por su comentario. Hello again, Lisa. I feel the same. Sad, but it was bound to happen. I did the math earlier. Don't do it. Yeah. Hello again, Lisa. Yeah, I could talk about this topic a lot because it is just very personal. But I mean, hopefully, it's unlikely. But I mean, these rumors did arise with the Apple Watch Ultra, and then they subsided as soon as we found out that the Ultra is compatible with the larger size bands. But yeah, I think with this rumor, I mean, again, it all goes back to logistics. They've really just had the same mechanism for more than 10 years, going on 10 years rather. Yeah, it was bound to happen. And it's sad to say, but it was bound to happen. When that, and if that happens, I will make a very detailed video for YouTube, and I'm sure a lot of people, it'll resonate with a lot of people, because that will officially be the end of an era for us bandaholics. And us bandaholics, we're very passionate about our Apple Watches, let me tell you that for sure. Azubi says, damn, I'm late. What's been going on this stream? Azubi, thank you so much for making it onto the stream. Yeah, we've been covering a lot. I mean, we've been covering USB-C, the Apple event, some stuff that's in the works here for the channel. Vicente dropped a super chat. Obviously, let's give it up for the best moderator. And then recently, me and hello again, Lisa, have been discussing how sad it's probably going to be when the Apple Watch Series X drops next year. And all of these babies may or may not be compatible anymore. And I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Again, we'll cross that bridge once we get there. But that's a quick recap of the stream. I still do have to shower. And I need to edit the podcast that I've been meaning to upload with my older brother. But again, as many of you guys know, life sometimes happens. And then, of course, you just lose track of time. It happens, right? It happens. But other than that, I think that's been it. But yeah, so hello again, Lisa. True. Subscribe to Juan's channel for any future live streams and content. Yeah, guys. So, if you guys do have any last questions, I know Azubi, you hopped in kind of late, so I'll give you an opportunity. If you have any questions, or if you just want to come and hang out, I will be on stream maybe for the next 5 or 10 minutes. But until then, I will say, so September is going to be a very, very packed month. So if I could get you guys to come back onto the live stream, especially all of y'all that are on here right now, I'm really gonna, remember, and I'm always appreciative of all my followers, but especially the ones that are coming onto the live streams right now, because the way this channel is just gonna start shooting up, I can already imagine, and me and Vicente have talked about this before as well, that you guys are the VIPs, you're the MVPs, because you're here when I can actually keep up with the live chat. So there's gonna come a point where we might have hundreds of people here, but you OGs, I'm always gonna shout you guys out, just because you guys have been here for me from the start, and this channel really is just growing to new heights every single day. So we're almost crossing the 64K mark, and it's all thanks to you guys. So big giveaways coming as well at 75K. At 75K, we'll be 3/4 of the way to the silver play button, and it'll all be thanks to you guys. So at that point, man, you're definitely going to want to follow me on the socials, because for that, we're going to have a big giveaway, big-ish. For 50K, I want to say that I gave away AirPods Pro, but I think maybe potentially something like an iPad might be in order. So, I don't know. Free opportunity to win an iPad. Yeah, I don't know. On another note, my braces are coming off on Tuesday of next week, so I'm really excited about that. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Azubi says, I'm excited for USB-C, man. I really hope they don't cap it to USB 2.0. Yeah, no, I'm really excited about it too, man. I just don't think a lot of people truly understand like that that's kind of a game changer, and it's just going to streamline like finally all these smartphones where you don't have to wonder like, "Oh man, I hope someone has a lightning cable." Now you'll know, well, I mean, if anyone uses any of, any smartphone at all for that matter, it seems like at this point, then you got a charger everywhere you go, whether it's Samsung, whether it's, Google Pixel phones. I mean, they accept USB-C. But with Apple being Apple, and sorry for that loud but there was a meme I retweeted on Twitter. Apple better not start with their shenanigans where like imagine you plug in your phone and it happens to be your friend's Android, Samsung charger. Just imagine if your iPhone gave you notification and was like, this is not an official charger, like therefore it'll charge slower. That would suck, but knowing Apple's track record, that might happen. Thank you, Juan, for your time. I know you've had a long day, man. Yeah, and I still have to edit, dude, but it's okay. I do it for the channel. You already know this channel is my baby. I love to just work on it and watch it grow and, of course, interact with you guys. I want to hear your opinions on what Apple will be doing with USB-C since there are rumors pointing to capping it and making it just a differently formed Lightning port. Yeah, so Azubi, thank you for that. Yeah, no, that's just kind of what I was mentioning just a little bit earlier, that they're going to do it their own way, right? So, but I don't know if they can, like by regulatory reasons, right? Like, I mean, because it has to be USB-C. It's not like Apple, or at least I would imagine they can't just say like, so we're going to do it our way, and if you use a different charger, then it's not going to work. I really don't know, man. We're going to have to wait to see, but they'll piss off a lot of people if they end up doing that USB-C garbage. But at least for now, I hope it's just, just a standard USB-C, kind of like what they do with MacBooks. With the MacBooks, they don't have any specifically specialized kind of USB-C, so I'm hoping it stays that way. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Everyone that is here, please remember to hit the like button on the videos. We only have 3 likes. That's right, guys. What's going on, man? If y'all can do me a favor, go ahead and X out of this now. Only 3 likes. We've at least had like 10 different people or more say something here in the chat, so we know we got more than 10. Definitely exit this and give the video a like before y'all go. Thank you so much. Tenemos a Jesús A. Martínez Castro. Volví, no había podido ver los streams porque no tuve internet por unas semanas. Jesús, entonces ya sabe, aquí estamos cada miércoles y domingo. Muchas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. Sí, llegó un poco tarde, ya llevo, a ver, vamos a ver, 35 minutos ya en el live stream. Me tengo que bañar, todavía tengo que editar un video, un podcast que estoy haciendo, así es que, pero no se preocupe, ahí para el próximo domingo, ahí me alcanza en el nuevo live stream que voy a hacer. Sorry guys, I was just telling Jesus basically just to catch me on the next live stream, because I think I'm probably going to close this one out very soon. Guys, thank you for everyone that made it on stream right now. We will be going live once again this Sunday. Make sure to join me. The time will be announced, but it'll probably be somewhere around 11:30 a.m. over here on the Eastern time. That way, if anyone is hungover, you can still wake up in time, in theory, at least I hope. All right, guys, as always, don't forget to drink your water. I'm clocking out for now. It's been really fun, but I'll catch you on the next one.